Good morning, welcome to day 27, I guess. If not, Sunflower will fix it on the screen for you. Cold night, very cold. I'm freezing right now. And our tent is, I don't know why, but it is soaked. Just fell again. Yeah, the tent's soaked. I don't know if it's from us breathing, my heavy ass breathing and snoring. But yeah, my bag was damp again. Tent's all wet. Sucks. But today we may change our mind and not go in town for resupply and just kind of go. First view of the morning. Check out that little moon up there.
So this morning when I went to go pee, which is TMI, but I gotta tell you this. I was trying not to pee on my shoes and I ended up falling on my butt, which reminded me of a story that when my family and we went hiking up South Mountain in Arizona, and just as soon as we get to the top and it's wide open, my daughter had to go pee. So we're trying to hurry up in between people to get her to go pee. And of course, I don't want her falling or squatting because there's so many cactus everywhere. So I kind of held her up. And she peed all over my shoes. And she just kept laughing about it. And I was like, oh my gosh. So finally we get back and she's giggling and she tells everybody, I peed on my mom's shoes. And I know she remembers that story. Oh, it was hilarious. So, of course, I'm walking around finishing our hike with pea shoes. That was the story. It's so pretty and green.
Some serious blowdown action through here. Like the whole place. Older, but look at this. That's a lot of blowdowns. It's all in one area. I don't know if it was a microburst or something, because it literally is pretty centralized right here. I mean, I'm just showing you one side. The other side's the same way. It's nuts. Yes. Look at that view. And there's a view over here too. Hope so. Look at that. We're gonna be walking through a lot of that probably. It's pretty cool. And even more views.
Wide open.
Thank you, Smokies. Look at that. I don't know if we're hiking on any of those mountains, but pretty cool. Man, I'd like to live down there.
We have arrived to a spot where the helicopter lands.
Let's see. It's a helicopter launch pad near Deer Creek Gap.
And we're right on it. This is where they land because it's nice and flat and open spot here for them. So I can land for emergencies. Say hi, handsome.
Hi, handsome.
It's beautiful and the sun feels so good.
Yeah, we should have camped here.
So we just came upon pieces of a plane crash that have been here forever.
In 1984, Air Force RF-4C Phantom 2 crashed right here.
And there's more further along, I guess. You just got to hike down to it. But this is the pieces.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pilot and the navigator were both killed.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
So being at that crash site's kind of somber. And I started thinking about like military days. And I was trying to think of stuff to, maybe make my mood a little better after that. And I started thinking, and it's funny because Sunflower was talking about her daughter peeing on her shoes. So I started thinking about shoes. So one of my buddies in the military, we're going to call him Sergeant C, because I don't know if I haven't talked to him to put him on here. But anyway, a bunch of us used to go watch races. We lived in North Carolina, so we were hitting up races in Virginia and all over the place. Well, I think it was Martinsville. Could have been Richmond, but I'm pretty sure it was Martinsville. And of course, you're watching the race and you're having adult beverages. And after the race, while we're cooking dinner, we're having adult beverages. And after we get a fire going, we're sitting around the fire having adult beverages. Well, Sergeant C falls asleep and wakes up with his feet on fire. And we all get a good chuckle out of it. It's funny. He ruined his pair of Doc Martens back in the day. Those were probably $100 and some odd. And then you fast forward years. Had to be 10 years later. He was having an anniversary party. So we all got back together and headed up to Phoenix for his anniversary party. And we get to talking about that day. And he assumed, because he was drinking, that he just fell asleep with his feet too close to the fire. However, he was a good 2 feet from the fire with his feet. And apparently, when you're drinking, it's a good idea to just start stacking wood towards his feet. So the fire would catch the new wood, and it kept getting closer and closer and closer. Then finally, his feet were in the fire. And it ruined his boots, and he was so pissed off. We laughed so freaking hard, though, after I told him. The whole time, he had no idea that we did that. And it wasn't just me, okay? Oh, that was funny. Yeah, you ruined him. He'd go to step in his boot, and it was like walking on a big ball because it just expanded the material underneath. It was pretty funny. Oh, God, that was the good old days. Man, we used to hit a lot of races and have a lot of fun. And Sergeant C was always fun to have around, whether we were hitting up races or going to hockey games or whatever. He's just an awesome dude. And yeah, I think him and his wife just had their anniversary. So happy anniversary, guys.
I think so far this is the biggest blowdown I've seen. It's like 2 of me, or 3 of me, standing tall. And you turn around, you've got views. Walking along and I see all these pretty purple flowers. And the view.
Yes, the Appalachian Trail Creek that we're walking down.
Just did a quick stop for lunch and climbed up the little rock here. And this is what we got for our view. It's beautiful.
Let's see if it's got a name for this view. Inquiring minds want to know.
Let's see if I zoom in. See, there's a little town. Oh, sorry. Right there. And there's kind of tower right there. Yep, I heard you. This is awesome view all the way around.
We are almost out of the Smokies. We've got 4-ish miles left or so. I don't know, mixed emotions, I guess, because the views have been absolutely amazing, and honestly, we've had a really good time hiking through the Smokies, with the exception of the cold weather. So I can only imagine hiking through here. Ow. Hiking through, I about blew my freaking same ankle out. I can only imagine hiking through here in warmer weather. Oh my God. I would do it again. It's pretty awesome through here. I know a lot of the folks that we were hiking around were not having a good time at all in the Smokies. Like hating life, mad, just, you know, just not having a good time. And we're trying not to like rub it into them that how good of a time we're having, because we have had a blast, even though it's been, you know, colder than a witch's titty. But that's right, it warmed up. Right, it's warm right now. It is absolutely gorgeous, and we're losing elevation quickly because, you know, the last 5 or 6 miles or 7 miles, whatever, is all downhill mostly. So
But we did make it in 5 days.
yes, and we did make it through the Smokies in 5 days, which is pretty cool. We were thinking our 6-day plan was going to be maybe pushing it for, you know, for how we're feeling already, but no, we smoked it. So and we kicked its ass so good that Sunflower just mentioned that maybe we can try to get into Hot Springs in 2 days instead of 3, which that's pretty cool. She's feeling good. She's flying. So usually when she's not feeling good, she slows down and she's stumbling. So no, this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's been a great time in the Smokies, but you know, we did want to get through and get out of here. Just weather number one. And you know, I don't know if I mentioned it this morning, but everything was soaked this morning. Our tent's soaked. My sleeping bag's wet again. It's just so humid up here, I guess. I don't know. Or you know, I'm breathing heavy like a freaking dragon while I'm sleeping or something. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that it has been pretty awesome. We've had great views in the Smokies. We've had a lot of big climbs. We hit the highest point on trail. We hit 200 miles. It's been pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of stuff happening here in the Smokies. So, yeah, I would say so far, if you're planning on doing a little section hike or something, from Georgia to here, so far, this has been, it's not the easiest hike. Don't get it twisted. No. But it has been awesome. So, yeah. Come try this spot. You'll like it, I think. Or you can do this. You can get on the phone, order up some pizza and wings, and eat some wings for me. That'd be cool too. I've heard hike your own hike a couple hundred times since we've been on trail. And to each his own. However you process that for yourself, that's on you. Basically, hike your own hike is, if you're slower than the group you're with, don't try to keep up and kill yourself. Hike your hike. Or if you're faster, Push your miles, hike your hike. That's kind of like the gist of it, is to do your own thing. But for me, hike your own hike means, and this is me personally, I enjoy going into towns when we have a resupply due. And, you know, there's some people out here that they want to get a shuttle into town, they want to resupply and get right back on trail and then just camp a quarter mile in or whatever. Good for you. Have fun. That's you. That's not me. I enjoy taking a shower. I enjoy town food, burgers and wings and steak and all that good stuff. However, that is a lot more expensive way to hike. And it sucks. And we do have sort of a budget. Unfortunately, the weather has pushed us off trail for at least 4 extra zeros that we really didn't want to take. And that eats into our budget, which sucks. But it's still the way I want to hike. I enjoy being clean. Yeah, we're putting in the miles just like everybody else. And you can call it bougie blazing or whatever the hell you want. Or what's it called, babe? Platinum blazing or some shit? Yeah, call it whatever you want. Don't care. That's the way I want to hike. And since I'm following my beautiful bride to Maine, that's the way I'm going to do it. So we have a QR code for a GoFundMe. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has donated so far. We really appreciate it. And the reason I just brought this up is because I just got an email for another donation. So it does help. You know, it helps with a room if we have to get a room or a hostel or with a meal. And we appreciate it.
Even a cup of coffee.
Yeah, or even just a cup of coffee in the morning. That's Sunflower's thing. She loves her coffee. I mean, I'll trade a cup of coffee for wings any day, but you know, whatever. But yes, we want to say thank you to everybody who has donated. And if you feel like if you're in the right place to be able to do so, please, we would love it. It just helps us, you know, have more fun out here. You know, just walking the trail, it becomes a grind. You know, you see all the good stuff on TV, but it's not easy. It's difficult for sure. So it is nice to get into town, get in a real bed to try to help your back out a little bit. One of these days, I promise you, I will find a hot tub and try to soak whatever issue I'm having in my shoulder. But yeah. But anyway, if you feel so inclined to do so, you can donate by scanning our QR code at the end of every episode. And thank you. And you don't have to. Don't feel pressured. It's all good. We just enjoy the comments from you guys watching. We laugh at some, we do laugh at some of them. They're pretty funny, and we just appreciate the support, you know. So I guess that's it. I'll get off my soapbox before I fall on these roots again. Aren't they wonderful? Well, fat ass just had his first fall. I've rolled my ankles probably 30 times on this trail, and my ankles I've sprained them and rolled them so many times over the years. I roll it tingles for a minute, and I just keep walking. But that one I rolled so hard, I couldn't stay upright. I had to tumble or go to the ground to try to not snap my freaking ankle in half, I guess. And it hurts like a son of a bitch. Whew. Normally, within a few minutes it stops tingling, but this one's really tingling and it's really hurting. Thank God we're only 4 point something away from wherever the hell we're going. So now I can't make fun of Sunflower for falling all the time because I just did. That sucks. That's one less thing I can mess with her about. Because that was always fun. I told her we might change her trail name to Trippy McTripperton. I mean, I don't know if she told you, but she just squatted this morning to go to the bathroom and fell while she squatted. At least she doesn't get hurt, though. My ankle's freaking killing me right now. So, that sucked. What? Yeah, it's slippery. Yeah, maybe I should put this down so I don't fall again.
I'm just wanting to show all the pretty flowers everywhere and how green and lush it is.
Yeah, everything was dead before we got in Smokies, and everything's coming alive.
And I gotta go slow because I feel like I got PTSD from my fall. And I don't want to fall again.
I tumbled. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down my ass.
Oh. So yeah, I go super slow.
Yeah, well.
Especially when there's a lot of leaves.
Yeah, well, the reason I fell is because I had a phone in one hand. Not looking where I was going.
I know.
Beautiful bride.
Well, I'm looking where I'm going.
Be careful.
And I can go slow. I will. Oh, thank God.
Some bad boys in there. There might be a pen in there, baby. I'm not sure.
No.
If there is,
Let's see.
see if we can get some.
Oh, there is one.
See if we can get some diseases. Get the old neuro right off the end of it.
Oh yeah.
I would even have signed it, just throw some bitch in there.
I don't even know what the date is.
I'm not gonna say that on here, so let me back up and get the whole deal. By the way, peeps, our plan kind of fell through. We were planning on, well, we thought, oh, there it goes. We thought that there was a little store down here to resupply and keep going. There's not. We just found that out. So we're gonna have to try to get a ride into town, a hitch a ride or something, and resupply at Walmart and try to get back on. So we're gonna be crunched for time. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to video tonight. We'll see, but it's gonna be a time cruncher. It's a half hour into town, resupply real quick, half hour back. By then it's gonna be, you know, close to dark, and we're gonna have to hustle to get into the woods to pitch tent somewhere. So there's a car coming, babe. Go hitch. Hear it? All right, we'll get back to you. Real quick update. We got to walk another just over 1.5 miles to get to a different pickup spot, and we did get a shuttle driver to come pick us up for a resupply to Walmart. But it's already getting late, so if I can remember, we'll say goodnight down here while we're waiting on the shuttle. If not, I don't think we're gonna have time tonight. We'll see. But yeah, it's kind of a bang 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 operation going on right now. It's got to be quick. It's a half-hour drive into town. As fast as we can get our resupply, we're gonna get it, and then another half-hour back to the trail. So we will let you know.
Just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this part of the trail is we're going through.
Even though we're going 100 miles an hour to try to get the hell out of here before dark.
And the only other thing is there's poison ivy on the side. I can see it. Oh,
Don't fall.
I'm not going to. But it's beautiful through here. It's nice and cool. You got the water going. And it smelled really pretty. Yeah.
I think this is a tributary to the Pigeon River, I think it's called.
Yes, it is. I like it. Very nice. Okay, I gotta let you go so I can hurry up, go a little bit
You
faster.
could actually lay in that river. Look how deep that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yummy.
Take a shower. Oh,
And the sun would lay right in that shit.
yeah.
That's a fat jack.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't want to fall and I'm trying to hurry up. Okay, bye.